Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Ervin Santana gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Digging in, Ian Kinsler. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Ian Kinsler.
Excuse me.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of a season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame of mind, because it's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on. Be positive. Try to get a W. It's important.
1-1 offering on its way to Kinsler. Outside, 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Batting third, first baseman Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Got him reaching. Castro has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So very nice work there by Santana. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Jordan Zimmermann is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, we're catching a hot pitcher today. He's won his last 3 outings that he's been on the mound, walked away with the W. Team's playing good behind him, and he's giving them a chance to win games.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Danny Santana.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground up the middle. Up with it is Kinsler. And he's set down, 1 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Max Kepler. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario.
Good morning. How you doing?
Past history with Jordan Zimmermann. 1 for 6.
Not too bad. Does it get my question for Saturday?
This is on the ground over to first.
All right, thank you so much.
He'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, second baseman, Ryan.
Here's Brian Dozier now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Ready on 1-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. In now, J.D. Martinez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana: 13 base hits in 40 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Digging in, Justin Upton. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
We'll have last week, so we'll probably go. So we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And as he records strike 3 right there, he's now gotten to the odd number of 999 in his career. 1 away from the even number, a very solid 1,000. In now, Ben Paulson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Collins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Zimmerman looks in. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left.
Wow.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
There's the issue. They're trying to
He
do
actually
anything
got,
to get
Sealy
himself
Lou
going.
actually
So
beat
he's
Final
gotta
Fantasy
feel
12
pretty good
this
after
week.
that double. Not that
One of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Joe Mauer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look
That's
back and
me
say,
as
did we
king.
learn anything? Now, yesterday,
still with
runners in
Rose.
scoring position in big situations. They couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
We're still together, so.
Softly hit to the left side. And
Yeah.
nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Minneapolis following this. Ready now, Andrew Romine.
Leading off for
Lifetime
the
numbers
Tigers,
against Irvin Santana.
baseman,
4 for 11.
Andrew Romine.
Check out Susie, guys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One of the
Sends that
greatest
one out of play for strike one.
subscribers that I'm acknowledging.
And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but
Yeah,
that
man.
one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
That's the one right there.
Strike 3
Wow.
on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Romine is retired, and there's one
Batting
away.
8th,
Well, you know you made a
Center
real nice
fielder,
pitch when you bounce into the
Tyler
dirt and you still
Collins.
get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Wow.
Into the box, Tyler Collins. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's
Wow.
really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
batting 9th, catcher, Alex
Standing
Avila.
in, Alex Avila. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Wow.
And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Check this out, guys.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, 0 for 5.
Catcher.
Of course.
Hard hit ball to second.
Yeah.
Well, there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. As he'll go after the first
Foul.
pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
All right, Titus.
Zimmerman's ready. Here's the 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 home to Kinsler. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Foul.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To Dozier for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tigers failed to make any noise. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Rosario.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Romine has it. A quick out number 1.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Base hit.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Heading for second is Dozier. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Ben Paulson. And he takes ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for...
That's Titus. That's him. It's just Titus. It's just Titus.
One so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Go to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Justin Upton now as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Runners on first with one down. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Andrew Romine as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. 1 left for Detroit. Halfway home, still no score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Max Kepler. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Kepler.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that's finally over for a strike. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hard ground ball to third. Romine gloves it. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
First baseman, number 7, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Again, he sends it out of play.
Foul.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Zimmerman's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Base hit.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding one. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Collins. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle to Dozier for 1. Back to first, and Avila's gone as well. It's a double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Tigers are shut down there, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Danny Santana. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Danny Santana.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way, and the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 1 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Kepler has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Well, oh, maybe not.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat.
Tough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Ben Paulson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Hard hit at third. Romine takes it in. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Shane Green takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Shane Green.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
First baseman, number 7, Joe.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Mauer. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. Has seen him go 3 for 9. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. ground ball right side. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big.
Okay.
Spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ready with the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Here it comes, 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a nice job there from the Tiger bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 1 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in to try it again, Victor Martinez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Victor Martinez.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Santana racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder
stepping in, Justin Upton. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard toward the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Third baseman Andrew Romine.
Ready once again. Andrew Romine. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Dozier has it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Santana. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green has seen him go 3 for 9. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian
Here's
Dozier.
Brian Dozier now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. One out and a runner on second base. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Miguel Sano. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hard hit ball to second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hold a 1-0 lead. A shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Collins.
Detroit.
And Dan, what's
Center
gone
fielder,
wrong for this
Tyler
lineup today? They're only
Collins.
3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground.
Base hit.
And that is through into right field for a single. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down one. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it appears a change is on its way, as that'll do it for Ervin Santana. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Glenn Perkins comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Glenn Perkins.
Omar Infante will come on now and pinch run here.
Tigers. Number 4, Omar Infante.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Lifted in the air to center.
He's out.
Santana is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Presley.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he'll try to pull back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken the opener
1-0.
here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Irvin Santana notches his third win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jordan Zimmermann is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Glenn Perkins records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 1-0. Also in news from Detroit, Jordan Zimmermann racked up his 1,000th career strikeout in yesterday's action. The Indians total 11 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-0. The Kansas City Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-2. The Houston Astros took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-2. The Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they blew out Baltimore 9-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-1. The Oakland Athletics amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 8-7. More news from Seattle. Starting pitcher James Paxton is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a blister on his finger. The New York Mets got 11 overall hits as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Braves 6-1. The Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they ran over the Reds 6-0. The Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-1. The New York Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 13-8. The Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they got a road win against Arizona 7-5. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-2. The Marlins cracked 14 hits overall as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow.